Hey, how are you guys? Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like, guys. How are you guys getting on? How are you all doing? Is everyone good? Who's feeling the effects of the eclipse already? Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Here we go. That's going to go forward now. Hey, Egyptian. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the like, guys. I appreciate you. Hello to everyone joining. How's everyone getting on? Rebecca, hey. I haven't replied to your email yet. I do apologise. I will do. Marabam Ozlem. Yeah, I'm doing really well, thank you. Doing really, really well. Karen, hello. Hope you're doing well. How's everyone getting on with the energy? Michelle, hello, welcome. Bless you. I'm going to give people a heads up again. When you're sending me a message, can you not send 65, but in different messages asking me when I'm going to reply to you? Because that's kind of a lot of work. Hello, Izzy. Hope you're doing well. Tamara, hello. You're just visiting family in Houston. Oh, lovely. How's that going? So you just had Thanksgiving, haven't you? How was everyone's Thanksgiving? 7 likes. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. That's very sweet. I'm going to do more sharing of my personal situations because people keep messaging me saying how useful they're finding that information. And I want to thank everyone for their lovely feedback about all the work. Like, it's blowing my mind, everyone's feedback for all this, and about how things are sort of really developing based on the predictions. And yeah, I'm really happy about that. Everyone's saying how useful the readings are being. It's really helping them. So I'm really happy about all that. Oh, they're everywhere. I have a few of them for fans, apparently. Let them do what they need to do. If they've got nothing better to do, let them learn some things. To prevent, I don't know if you're going to prevent that. I don't know if that's going to be preventative. I think it's a natural, especially with this energy. Yeah, I mean, it's anyway. We're not going to focus on that because that would be a bit pointless, right? Right? Can you? I don't want the chat talking about that because you're drawing that energy in, guys. I'm being serious as well. Enough with that. I don't need that energy brought to us anymore. Thanks. And if you want to go and discuss it somewhere else, discuss it somewhere else. Simples. I don't need that energy. Hello, Lynn. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Hello, Robin. I'm happy to see you too. We need all the good energy we can get in here because there's some weird shit going down right now, apparently. So I'm going to try and make this a non-weird shit only zone because ain't no one got time to be dealing with that right now. We've all got productive stuff to be doing. So we're going to pull some of these cards out. Bless you, Robin. Thank you for joining us. Let's have a look. Let's see what the guides have to say here. Ah, look. That's nice. Yay. Yeah, me too. I'm going to just start removing people from chat as well, just FYI. Because I don't want to have to do it. Like, seriously, I have so much I need to do. The last thing I want to do is come on a live and wade through it as well, you know, especially when it's a free live. So, Haystack, karma, you will reap what you've sown. Great. Great energy. Great energy. Right, let's start over again, because apparently people like to bring weird energy in here. Let's have a look. Ah, look, see, this is nice. Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. Yes. Let's see what else the guides want to say, because they don't want to be talking about other things. That's the other thing as well. We don't want to draw that energy. Okay, let's see. Okay, so target a goal-orientated person. Time to go out and have fun. Clouds, temporary problems. And mountain, major challenges to overcome. So let's go with the energy oracle. Let's take a look at the messages here. What is the messages, Spirit? What is the messages, please? Right, we've got truth be told, this is justice and karmic balance, right? The thing I've noticed as well is there's a lot of karmics coming into these readings. There's a lot of karmic energy in these readings. We've got a split in the channel where there's people that are genuine divine feminines, masculines, and then there's karmics. And that's why the energy's so split. That's why the readings are getting diluted. So again, truth be told, the balance. So I'm gonna clear all that energy out again, because again, here and now. All right, the here and now. This is again a new beginning. We're in the middle of eclipse season. We need to start as we mean to go on. All right, we've got the yang energy that's in balance. The masculine energy is imbalanced right now. All right, this is what we're heading for. But people be focusing on petty stuff over and over and over again. So there's a lot of energy getting diluted right now, which again, this is a balance that's being restored right now. This is what people are going through. Yeah. Chop wood. That's the advice. Chop the wood. You don't need to be dealing with stuff that you don't need to be dealing with. And I'm certainly, like I said, I'm not doing a live now till next Friday. Because I will just stop the lives. If it gets to the point where this energy is just getting, it's like people are coming in here without cleansing, without meditating, without any awareness or any, I don't know, foresight into their own energy. And then they're dumping it here. And then I'm reading that. And I don't want to. I don't want to read your energy if it's imbalanced. Sorry. Go and do the work. Don't know what else to say. Again, the yin and the yang is imbalanced. There's an imbalance here. This is, again, Sagittarius season. It's all about the balance. It's all about the balance. And if you disagree with what I'm saying, bye. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say to you. Right, let's have a look. The sun is the truth. It's enlightenment. Hey, Dina. The sun trumps all other cards in the deck. The sun is the light in amongst the dark. Okay, it's the pathway of which the guides would like us to tread. It's not. It's also ego. This is also ego. Thank you so much, Olivia. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I will be cutting people out of this. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of diluted energy here. And I'm trying to get the best messages for people who want to learn. and who want to develop, and a lot of you guys do, but there's a few in here that are trying to disrupt the energy. So this is long-term balance and security, 10 of Pentacles, right? So this is the long term now. This is something that, sorry, you definitely, what does that mean? You definitely, and then space, taught me how to be balanced. I don't understand what that means. I don't understand what that means. Hey, Hannah. Hello, Hannah. Hope you're doing well. Is any more passive aggressive people in here? Just leave. Like, I don't, why do you watch people that you don't understand? And I don't understand this. Like, if you're going to learn, then I'm happy to sit and spend all my free time giving insight. But if you're coming here to be passive aggressive, leave. I'm not going to sit and entertain that energy. I'm not an idiot. Funnily enough, I'm psychic. So in case you hadn't already figured that one out, bless you. Yeah, just, there's a lot of weird energy in here, and I'm just going to go through pretty much every energy and clear. So just FYI. Yeah, just weird energy, Hannah. Just weird energy. Can't be dealing with that. Just go and find another reader. That's all I'm going to say to you. Just go and find another reader. Obviously, you think that I'm talking pure shit. Go to another reader. It's not hard. I don't need to have numbers. This is not my job to have numbers and to boost my ego. My job is to tell the truth. And if you don't like that, leave. Yeah, look, there's a lot of karmic energy in here. So we're going to switch this up a little bit. Hey, Robin, thank you. Right, let's have a look. This is exactly right. This is, okay, so there's a lot of empaths in here, right? And can you see? There's a lot of people absorbing a lot of energy at the moment, and they're not doing the daily upkeep. They're not doing the cleansing. They're not doing what they need to do, and they're carrying that energy around, okay? Look at that beautiful energy there, look. Spirit is trying to connect with people, to try and recalibrate them and to try and help them. And there's people focusing on all the wrong things to try and prove points and to try and one-up people and to try and talk stuff that makes them feel better about their life. And again, it's ego. Look within. Look within. If you aren't on a certain vibration, you haven't done the work, okay? And it's not a competition, and it's not a battle, and it's not a she's better than him and he's better than her. It's just simply doing the work. The only way you can move through in a certain position or through a certain situation is to do the work. It's not by projecting something onto another person. It's not by pretending that your problems aren't there. It's by doing the work, and it's not an easy thing, and that's why they call it awakening, because you're having to face a lot of things that you don't want to face, but you do it because it's something that if you are really drawn to this kind of path, you do it. It doesn't mean to say that when things get tough you blame the nearest person. It doesn't mean to say that. And if people cannot understand their energy, then, and especially self-awareness as well, especially self-awareness, it's especially with the energy that's going on at the moment, it's designed to bring up a lot of things. And watching a YouTube live for 20 odd minutes is not going to do the job. You have to then seek the answers within as well. It's not that, it's not, my words are not, it's meant to spark some other things within you why I do this. It's not so you sit and just argue with me, because that's the easiest way for you to handle it. Like, and if that's your approach to this, then you have a very wrong idea of what this is for. And you also have a very wrong idea of me, but I don't mind that. I don't care if people read me the wrong way. It doesn't bother me. You know, it's these guys that are observing you and seeing past that are not being adhered to or ignored or projected on, that they just think we're going to have to just keep going with this person because they're not getting it. And that's why they like putting me in this seat, because I'm a trigger. I'm a mirror. I'm a mirror. Yes, I'm a mirror. So people don't like that. Your life is a canvas. Artist, creative accountability, manifestation. So again, there's a blank canvas here. We're in Temperance season. We're in Sagittarius season. What are you going to create? What are you going to create in this time? What did I say? I said, let's go back to the basics. And a couple of sessions ago, a couple of lives ago, let's go back to the basics. I have. And I know a few of you guys have, because I've been getting emails telling me all the good things you guys have been doing. And it's up to you. You don't have to do that, but it's going to help you, because like I said, we've got Capricorn season coming up. And yeah, child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. That's 100% accurate. But how can you recognize that if you're so busy projecting onto other people? You know, if you feel like there's a certain element around you at the moment, go within. It's the easiest way of figuring things out. Go within. Go within. And figure it out, because you will get the answers, but it's whether or not you want to listen to them. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you how you do it. It's your journey. It's your life. It's your choice. No one's forcing you to do it. The seas of Mintaka. Yeah, the energy with the eclipse and Neptune going direct. Yes. The seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Yeah. Yes, the energy of the eclipse is already here, and it's bringing all kinds of weird energy up to the surface. Great. Go off and deal with that yourself, because I can't, unless you have a personal reading, there's not much I can help with on a live. I'm trying to read the general energy. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So this exactly right here is hit the nail on the head. Anything unconscious or subconscious coming up to the surface is meant for you to resolve. So if I'm triggering the life out of you and you were still here making silly comments, go and have a look at that. I don't know what else to say. Bringing unconscious to light. So what is it within you that you don't like about you? Because that's essentially what you're saying when you're on these lives, giving it weird energy to me. What is it you're not liking about yourself? Or what is it you really pleasure in yourself? Bless you, Megan. Thank you. There's a lot of focusing on the wrong energy, and it's designed to distract, and it's going to happen more and more between now and the end of the month. I'm not alive on Monday and Wednesday. Apparently now it's coming to me very obviously about why I'm not going live, because apparently this energy is going to be rife and I don't need to deal with that. Maybe my guides are like, you should be dealing with it because, you know, people need the help. Yes, but I'm also needing to do other things for myself, you know, and it's going to be beneficial for me. It says lifting the veil, question everything unaligned must go. Exactly. Yeah, I don't use Palo Santo because my guides don't like me burning it. But if you want to use that, it's up to you. My guides do not like me burning Palo Santo. In fact, it makes me feel really upset when I burn it. Obviously, I've got some kind of native in me or something. I don't know. But I just burn sage. The thing is, you can deem something sacred, but if it's karmic, you know. It's karmic, because that people need help. They don't understand things. Trust the timing. Bless you, Ruth. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. This is another thing I wanted to talk about. There is so much. I'm getting 100 emails going, oh yeah, but what? How long is it going to be? When exactly can you do this? When can you do this? When are you going to be able to do that? When? And I'm like, my guides are like, refund, because you're not the right energy. And it's I'm telling you now, my guides are like, refund, because I don't know what to say to you. Are you that, if you're that hell bent on getting that kind of information, that feels very codependent to me. I don't know what to say. I mean, is that going to even help you? Because it feels like you're dependent on what I'm going to say to you, which is not healthy. I don't know. I feel like people are missing the missing the point a little bit here. And then when I say to them, look, I'm not going to give you a time, because especially recorded readings, if I sit down and record and my guides are like, wait, I listen. I'm not going to sit and go, yeah, but let's argue the point. No. But I'm trying to sit and tell people this at the moment, and it's like, what do you mean it's going to be between this day and this day? What do you mean? What do you mean? And I'm explaining it, and they're going, I don't understand. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm the right person for you then, because there's obviously a massive gap in awareness here. I don't know what to say. Double mission. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. And this guys is exactly what you guys need to be doing. Those who resonate with these messages, you need to even more so stick to your guns right now. Absolutely stick to your guns and be you. This is 1000% me. I'm not going to sit and sugarcoat. I'm not going to sit and pretend I'm someone I'm not. I'm not going to sit and, I can't do this. Like, no, I'm going to just be very honest and authentic, because otherwise, what's the point? And you guys have to be too when you're dealing with people. Yeah. You have to be authentic right now, because this energy is going to sweep you away. Otherwise, don't allow it. If people cannot establish their own boundaries enough or do the work enough to get swept away in this storm, then I don't know what to say to you. You can't do the work for everyone. You can't do the work for everyone. You have to be authentically you, and you have to stand your ground, especially when it comes to your own spiritual practices and your own light and your own needs. You have to stand your ground, because like I said, there's a recalibration happening and there's a lot of confused people. And if you're also, what did I say to you a few sessions ago? I said you have to really root yourself very deeply, because otherwise you'll get swept up in the storm. This is it. This is the start of it. But it's going to clear a little bit after this eclipse. All right. So between now and the next, what I want you to do is, because obviously I'm not here Monday and Wednesday now, is I want you to try, and if you feel like this resonates, remember that. Yeah. A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. This nothing else matters. This is what we should be doing. Never mind all this other ridiculous energy that has, is trying to put a little seed of doubt into people's heads. Great. Keep going. Keep going, because this is the thing. Some of us as light workers here that are watching the channel right now are so focused on their mission and so focused on their goals, you are not going to succeed, because the light reflects everything and brings the shadows up. I don't know what else to say. It's getting smoked out. Bless you, Olivia. The light that shines is what brings and illuminates the shadows. That is why the light workers have their awareness of what they need to do next. Because this is exactly why people are that focused at the moment. And this is exactly why people are determined to do their work at the expense of no one. The guides and the people upstairs that obviously are backing the lights. Yeah, exactly, Ruth. You've got to utilize your tools at the moment, and things that that are creating that move your path forward. And this is going to be really important, because there's a lot of it's confused energy that haven't dealt with their darkness, that are getting swept up everywhere. No, sorry, I went down to hell and then I moved back again, thanks. So I know how things work. I know my demons, I know my weaknesses, and I know my strengths, right? My demons are my friends right now. So, you know, my demons, I don't have them, they're my friends. So this is what I'm saying to you guys. Utilize the energy to reconnect with you. Utilize the energy to go back to basics. Utilize the energy to hold your light. That's it. You hold your light. This is one of those times where you can look into the darkness and understand what it is you're trying to be reflected back. That's really important as well. What is it that, if you're being, you know, upset or, you know, moved into saying things, what is it that's driving that? Well, what's driving me is holding a space for people that want to be in a position of learning. That's what drives me. But what drives you? You need to understand that too. You know, what is it that's driving certain things for you at the moment? That's the thing you should be questioning. Forge, don't follow. Forge, don't follow. What that means is you create your path. You don't follow people. And I'm being serious. Every single one of you guys at one point in time will be forging your own path and not relying on other people's opinions and not relying on being blown hot air up your backside. It doesn't count for anything. If you're standing tall and if you're focused on your own needs and your own path, then that's all that matters. It doesn't matter about anything else. Yeah, you just do you need to do. So it says pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. That's exactly it. If you can't find the light, you be the light. End of story. If you don't find it, you are the light. So all of you guys that have got some crazy in-depth ability that are watching this, which I know from like speaking to you guys, some of you are crazy gifted. A lot of you are, most of you are crazy gifted. This is your focus right now. This is your focus, is understanding what it is that you're meant to be doing. And anything else that's trying to distract that, it's not an issue. It's not an issue. It's not an issue, you know. Hello. Yeah, light workers, empaths, healers, starseeds, whatever label that you deem yourself to be, intrinsically your soul, welcome to this channel. You are free to be yourselves here on a soul level. 100% you're free to be yourself on a soul level. Hey, Starkeeper. Thank you, Michelle. Cosmic ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. Exactly. Exactly. Look at that beautiful energy there. Look at how this is a very strong Egyptian energy. What are you guys doing to stay grounded? What are you guys doing to stay grounded? This is spot on. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. This is exactly it. Sometimes when you hit rock bottom, it can really do a lot of it can really shift a lot of energy, because what you're doing is you're totally out of a comfort zone, and so you're having to build upon other tools. If you are put into that position, like I said to you before, there's some kind of beauty in chaos, because you can usually deem and understand a situation from a misalignment almost. Yeah, exactly, Bubbles. Like a few trees. Do you know, I went to university with a guy that slept on leaves. He took his bed out of his, I remember this. Oh my goodness. He took his bed out of the halls and literally had leaves there. And I was like, I want to do that too. But it was art school, in case you hadn't already guessed. Yeah, I went to art school before I retrained. Of course. Lovely. He slept on leaves. Yeah, he did. But do you know, he was a really good guy. I remember his name. His name's George. He went to Eton. I don't know if you know what Eton is. Eton's the school that all the royalty go to. Prince Harry, Prince William. He went to Eton. He knew Prince Harry, Prince William, and he was the most spiritual guy. He was one of the first spiritual guys at art college I met, and he was extraordinary. To me, I was like, he was really. And by the way, just before I start going into this, I didn't find him attractive or anything. It's just that his energy was just. He was one of those souls that he impacts the reality, and he does it in such a beautiful way. Really lovely guy. And he slept on leaves because obviously he was trying to ground, bless him, he was probably trying to ground himself, but I'm sure he knew what he was doing, but I think the bed wasn't good enough for him, so he was trying to sleep on leaves. Yeah, meditation is always good. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. This is a good one as well. Right. Rebecca, you always do this. It's always not your energy. I love you though. I love you for saying that. That's such a you do. I need to go and cleanse and regroup, and hope it opens some space for the rest of the viewers. Speak soon. Rebecca, it's actually not your energy, but thank you so much for the kindness that you always are prepared to give to this channel, and what a lovely energy you are. Wishing everyone a lovely full moon. Bless you. Bless you, and Rebecca. Take care of yourself. I'll reply to your email when I have room to sit and eat or sleep. Temperance. Temperance. Can you see around her crown chakra? So honestly, Rebecca's always she's so sweet. So sweet. Look. The most aware. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Can you see around her crown chakra? And it's always the ones that have the better, you know, when you just think like Rebecca's got such a sweet energy to her, you know, and you're just like, it's really not you. Yeah, but you don't need to take anything to heart. You've got to, don't forget, you need to, we don't need to do anything. You're so sweet. Rebecca always. I mean, it's up to you. You do what you need to do. Now, this is not even focusing. You'll be able to read my palms at this point. Have you seen anything interesting in my palms, everyone? Why is it not focusing? Yeah, Rebecca, don't take it to heart. Don't take it to heart. Okay. Temperance. Can you see she's channeling through her crown chakra, but she's got something in her hand. She's pouring into her own cup. She's pouring into her own cup. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, everyone knows Rebecca now, and everyone knows Rebecca's energy is like, this is just so sweet. And it's like, it's really not you. It's I hope that makes you feel a bit better, Rebecca. It's really like you'll take, yeah. There's a lot of quick movements and recalibrations happening. Okay, because we've got the Knight of Swords and Temperance, so there's a lot of unbalanced energy anyway. Right, this is naturally what probably over the next few days is going to get stronger and stronger. Move away from things that you deem ineffective for you emotionally. If you know something emotionally is not really sitting with you or balancing you, move away from it. What are you doing? Are you staying or what are you doing? Oh, bless you. This is, see, look how sweet the chat is. Look, oh, I love it. Look how everyone loves Rebecca. That's so lovely. This is so sweet. This now makes me feel good. This now makes me feel good. Stay then. That's so cute. I thought we just had, look, the Page of Cups. This is an offering. This is so cute. You guys are so sweet. There's an offering. There's an offering. Look, there's a fear behind the offering as well. This is going to be really important. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. There's a fear behind an offering. Someone is determined to move into a different circumstance here, but they don't know about the offer that they're getting. They're worried about an offer because they're not 100% balanced in their intentions and what they want to do. They're not 100% balanced in what they want to do. Let's see. Right, so this is a possible counterpart love situation here. There is debate. This person doesn't want to be in their current situation. I feel like they're a bit fed up as well. They want to offer something somewhere else, but let's have a look. They want to offer their cup to their Empress because the current circumstances they're in, they are not happy there. They're not happy. They're trying to learn how to do this as well. Yeah. But this is the thing, Ruth. There's so much karmic energy in here. We have to do something to get to that point. That's the problem. There's a lot of karmics that watch this. You know, so that energy comes through, unfortunately. Yeah. There's action being taken here that is based on a decision that this person wants to make, that they're being deliberately blocked. They're being deliberately blocked. This person is reliant on. They've learned to love through in a different kind of intimacy. They're reliant on some kind of intimacy that they're given. Again, it's more sexual, and so that is the thing that it's not blocking it, but it's almost binding it a little bit. It's almost binding it a little bit, or closing it out. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's so much more I can say about that. There's communication coming here. something hasn't quite completed yet, and it's like it's causing an imbalance. It's causing an imbalance here. There's a disconnect around two people that's causing an imbalance. It could be due to lack of communication. That's what's missing, is what I'm hearing. That's what's missing. Yeah, there's just a lot of karmic energy that is doesn't know how to resolve a situation. I'm just hearing they don't know if there's karmics that know who you are, they don't know how this person can choose you over them. It's ego. It's ego. It's ego. It's all ego. And that's what they haven't learned yet. And it's because they're not utilizing their spiritual, they're not connected to the right energy, basically. That's all there is to it. It's all ego. There is a new situation or a new cycle starting, because it kind of has to. It's like this energy can't go really anywhere else. There has to be there's a new cycle that's about to start with it. But if you're not directly around your DM, then yeah, they want to build something with you. They haven't told you about this yet either. They haven't told you about this yet either. They will, though, is what I'm hearing. They will. They're definitely coming to people with an offer, or there's some kind of forward movement in communication here that is gonna, I'm hearing, cause a breakaway. They're saying wait for it. Yeah. They're putting it off, though, because they know it's going to cause an issue. There's a lot of moves that are being put off because they're scared of what people are going to think, and to try and prove a point of some kind. It's like it's ego. There's no love in the situation. This is so sad. There's no love in their relationship. There's nothing real. They 100% know they're karmic. They already know this person that I'm channeling, or this group that I'm channeling. They already know that their person should be with their divine counterpart. They already know that. But the reason they're holding on is because they are not evolved enough to understand how things work. They also have a soul contract to do that. I mean, it's 100% low vibes. Yeah, 100% low vibes. And these would be the kind of people that would say, I'm going to hold on because they're mine. That's the vibe. They're mine. This is a possession that they think people are, and they haven't learned. Yeah. They haven't come out of a mindset. Well, first of all, they're not evolved, and they're probably not in any way, shape, or form used to balancing their energy out. And of course, if that's the case, then they're not viewing this in an objective point of view, which is you are actually effectively putting your own life on hold now, because what you're doing is, by you not moving on, you're now not able to meet your person, and so you're putting your life on hold for ego. It's all ego. Yeah, Frankie, we've got to cut through the shit first, mate. I don't know what I've got to say here. There's some shitty energy that has been like literally dumping itself in here, so we've got to cut through all that, mate, until we get to the more relevant information. I don't know what else to say, Frankie. I don't know what else to say. Listen, I'm trying to do my best here. There's just some shit energy that's been stalking me, that they've got nothing better to do. Hi to all those that are stalking me that are low vibed. It's fear. If someone's trapped in fear, they're not going to see that. They're not going to see it because fear is easier to deal with, isn't it? Right? We've fucking seen it. Excuse my language. I'm going to have to stop swearing now, but we've just been seeing that. It's fear. People fear what they don't understand, and that's the issue, especially if they're not very awakened or they're not evolved or they don't understand things from a certain point of view or they don't want to deal with their own stuff. It's a fear. And so that's it gives a kind of security comfort. It's fear. You cannot, and this is the other thing, this is their lesson. So if they're stuck in fear because someone's selling them an illusion, that's their lesson to learn. Because it means they're not at the right vibration to understand this. And it means that they're aligning with someone that's more lower vibration. So they're holding themselves back. All that's happening here is they're holding themselves back. Because some of them, they're ready to leave. Some of them, they're not. Some of them, they know this, but it's their own fear that keeps them. Let's have a look. Yeah, healing. The star. They're trying to break out into a new pattern with this energy, though. This is a new cycle that they're in. So they've come out of an old cycle recently and they're entering into a new cycle now. So they might, let's see where that cycle is going to bring us. Yeah, how it works is if there's the majority of people in here that are a certain energy, it will pick up on that message, especially if it's needed, you know, especially if it's needed. AKA, I just need to remove people. Then that will come through first because it'll block all the other messages. So that's what my guides give it. So I then can remove the certain people that need to be removed. I don't know what to say about that. It is what it is. And people are probably like, oh, so you think you're better because you've got to... No, I just have a certain message to deliver. And if you're blocking it, then you're not going to stay here. I don't know what else to say to you. And it's going to be obvious because my guides will say, remove that person. Is there anything else you want to know? Let's have a look. Right, what is the message, Spirit? What's going on here, please? Yeah. It's an energy. Someone's very material driven as well, aren't they? Arguments, lots of arguments. This whole energy. So the new phase that this group of people are in are fear about arguments and actual arguments. It doesn't end. There's just it's like if this person hasn't left their karmic, there's just arguments the whole time. There's just pure arguments the whole time because they're not meant to be in that position. Michelle, some people would think that though because it's they're in their ego. So if you're not thinking that, it's because you're not in your ego, which we know you're not anyway. You know. Okay, some people, but then Quintina, is this my job to sit on a live and explain what a karmic is? Is this my job? Because then are we not going in a different direction? I think we're getting distracted a bit here, are we not? Do we need to explain that? No, I don't think we do. You know, we don't need to sit and explain what a karmic is. If they're watching, then they're going to resonate with the message, with the karmic side of things. I'm not going to sit, and this isn't a lesson. This is a reading. Yeah, it's not. This is not a lesson. This is supposed to be a reading. I don't know what else to say about that. Like my guides want me to say a certain message, and it's not teaching people what karmics are because we're just focusing on the wrong energy then. I don't know what else to say to you there. So there's a lot of argumentative energy here that, well, we know that, that's obvious, that's drawing people away from their mission and their goals, right? So if you're getting people arguing with you and, like little... Sorry, Frankie, I can't put in swear words on chat because it just gets flagged if there's too many of them. So it's, there's a lot of healing energy that's on offer here if you can tap into the right energy, right? If you can tap into the right energy. It's providing an illusion for this person's ego, though, because what they think they should be investing in, what they're doing is that people are neglecting their healing to buy into a narrative that is illusionary, because it means that they don't have to do the work. That's essentially, to wrap it up, why people do it. Because it's easier to sit and blame other people. It's easier to sit and project that on other people. It's easier to not do the work than to do the work. Some people have a real issue with doing shadow work and inner child work and all that other stuff, good stuff, because it means that they have to be honest and authentic. And again, it's fear. People don't like facing themselves. And so they choose to not do that and stay in a situation. Right, what is the message? Charity, I'd skip the first part, love, because there was a bit of weird energy in the first part. I would yeet that one, if I'm totally honest with you, because it was just like, the heck have I just walked into? I've had a lovely day. I've had a beautiful day. My last 24 hours, I've had a lot of, had a nice chat with my sister. I had a nice bath. I was doing my pampering. Some people have other ideas. What can I say? Some people have other ideas. I wouldn't watch the first part's a bit like, what is this energy? Yeah, no one needs that. Oh, no one needs that energy. Look at that beautiful balance. We've got some balance coming in, guys. Can you see this scales of justice? This is a Libra energy as well. The 2 pentacles, the balance. The child is offering something back to the man, and the man is already holding the scales of justice here. There's I'm just hearing there's a universal balance coming in. There's something on offer from the universe here. There's something on offer from the universe that is set to close out a cycle again. Set to close out another cycle. They're saying, the guides are saying is, you get to determine where you will be in this. That's a really good point, actually. That is a really good point. You will determine what role you play in this situation. Now, if you don't understand what that means, that's a real clever, the way they've done that, they're all smiling now. That was, if anyone doesn't understand that, you need to listen to that back. I'm going to say again, you need to determine what role you play. This is, what they're saying is, are you the karmic in the situation, or are you not? Are you deliberately blocking a situation? Because if a lesson's been learned, right, in a situation, do you allow this person to move through, or do you continue to block it because there's an egoic element in it? They're saying, that's why they're saying, whatever you determine the role you play in this now. Determine the role you play. And guys, I want you guys to also have a look out. If you're seeing any weird comments, you need to let me know as well. You know what I mean? If you're getting frustrated that the readings aren't coming through till halfway through, then you're more than welcome to start calling things out. Like, I'm sorry, but if you want to get this reading underway, do you know what I mean? But I will let you know that if you're talking rubbish, then I will tell you. Okay, so the role, everyone's missing the point of what I'm saying. The role you play will determine everything else. So if you're in a situation, and this is what's going to come up in the eclipse, if you're blocking a situation, you're going to be shown that. If you're needing to stand back in a situation, you're going to be shown that. If you're needing to pause in a situation, you're going to be shown that. This is all going to be shown to you. All of this is going to be shown to you. But you're going to determine the role you play. So if you're a karmic in a situation and you're blocking something, then it's up to you to stand back. Lots of people have made decisions in the middle of this month, and they made a very quick decision in the middle of this month, and then at the end of the month, when there's an eclipse, people are going to be I don't celebrate Thanksgiving because I'm British, but I did give thanks because that's what I do usually. Boom. 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 If you can't see that, it's the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So let me just say this again, because you're all focusing on the wrong things in the chat, and you're going to miss this message, in my opinion. My guys are like, no, that they will miss the message. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going to have to repeat it 7 million times again. You have to know your place in the situation you're in. Are you karmic? And what I mean by that is there another opportunity that is a better one for that person? AKA, are you just in this out of ego because it's a competition for you? Are you in it for the wrong reasons? Are you in it because you think you should be holding ground, or you should be standing your ground, or because you think that, you know, this person's interceded into my relationship and da 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 da? Okay, but the relationship's built on a dud. So you're a karmic and you need to stand back. You need to stand back. You're going to know if this applies to you, because you're going to just instinctively know that the person you're with is not happy, and that actually they want to be somewhere else. So you're a karmic. It means that they learned something and the situation has come to a close, right? You also have to know if you're a counterpart, and that there's, again, you need to know as well whether or not this person's ready or not, because some of them are going to be ready, some of them may not be. And it's going to be up to you to determine how that looks. This is why the last few sessions and the lives, everyone has been focused on all this other nonsense. And I've been sat there going, you need to get back to the basics. You need to ground. There's a storm coming. Don't make a decision yet. Wait until the end of the month when the eclipse happens and when Neptune goes direct, because you're going to see a lot clearer. This is what they're trying to show you here. And at the end of the month, I said to you, the last reading, there's a doorway of an opportunity here. This is what it involves. This is what it will involve. Okay. And what it involves is this situation only you're in it because you feel that you came here first, or you staked your claim, or, well, my life wouldn't be great if I'd left this person. Those are all the wrong things to focus on. The focus shouldn't be on, I'm going to stake my claim because there's another person that's probably going to be happier with my person, so I'm going to sit and fight this until the bitter death. That's not the right attitude. God, everyone is going to call Yeah, Rue, those gut feelings will soon tell you. But it's really important. It's really important to fuck's sake. Right, guys, enough with the calling things out now. I get it. All right, I get it. Enough. Let's just finish this message, and then you can call people out. And then if you're out of order, I'll tell you you're out of order. Right. This energy's nuts. Can you imagine if I was doing my live Monday and Wednesday? Thank Lord I'm getting some days off. You guys can all battle it out amongst yourselves. I'm going to be sat sketching under a tree. Just FYI, I'm going to be sat doing my yoga under a tree. All right. So yeah, it's up to you to determine what place you fit. Now, this is going to be an interesting one, because let's say, for example, you're a counterpart and this is your person and they're in a karmic situation. Have they learned their lesson? Do they understand this? Do they understand are they at a certain vibrational frequency or match? If they're not, then you may need to take a stand back to let this karmic run roughshod around that situation. You may have to do that. But this is, can you see bottom of the deck? This is codependency energy. This is also toxic energy. Can also be karmic. But this is also Capricorn energy. No, this is no joke either. This is no joke. They're saying they want you to get it right. Now all the rubbish energy's gone. My guides are on top form. My guides are saying they want you to get this right. They're not trying to embarrass people, or they're saying it's up to you. It's basically up to you. What you choose to do is it's your choice. It's your free will, basically. What they're doing here is there's a transitional point we're getting to where people are making their own free will choices, and then off the back of that, it's like the timelines are being chosen. And what I mean by that is, you know, there's a lifeline or a kind of a path that people are going to choose to go down. Oh, you're making me run to the card again. 1 sec. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful energy. Your divine counterparts choose you. This is the Queen of Cups. This is authentic. This is can you see that the offer's been given here in that cup? And I'm just hearing a spiritual blessing that's been given. She drinks from the cup. She drinks from the cup because it's the right choice. It's the right energy. It's the truth. I don't think it's about choices. It's truth. The truth, you cannot mistake the truth, right? It's that authentic vibrational match. It's a vibrational match. The transition's made. The transition's made. Death, the devil. The transition is made. The divine counterparts, if they're ready, will be recognizing their counterpart energy, and that's going to come through. Don't forget, Neptune is going direct. Neptune's in Pisces. Neptune is about your intuition, and it's in Pisces at the moment. The actual eclipse is going to be on Gemini, and then I feel like the few days afterwards, when the moon transitions back into Cancer energy, is when the full force of this reality will hit. So the next few days after the eclipse. I'm confused. What did I say? Did I say something funny? Again. Yeah, they're going to there's a rejection of a new cycle. They're going to want to reject a new cycle of things that don't mean anything, especially if they're sexual. They're going to want to reject a new cycle here. There's a guilt behind it. They're being guilted into it. They know that they have to make a choice for their future. This is based on I'm going to be honest with you. Some people are going to continue this. Some people are actually going to continue this. I'll give you an example. There's some kind of, let me just clarify this. They can't, they don't know how to make a decision. They don't know how to make a decision. They know that something's unfinished. So this divine counterpart that I'm tuning into knows that they're gonna at some point leave the situation they're in, but they're still not making they're still not understanding. Yeah, they still are not understanding. It's fear. It's fear that they know that the transition is a big one, or they think it is. So to move out of this energy is going to be hard work for them, possibly. It's going to be possibly hard work for them. So there's a fear. And this is the other thing. This is not going to be cleared until probably after the eclipse. You know. So there's a definite indecision here. And it's going to be based on what I said before. So if you didn't hear what I said before, you need to decide what role you're going to play, because that's going to play a really important part of what happens next. Okay, guys. I hope that's helped. Thank you to everyone who's supported the channel, that is actually here to support the channel and that wants to actually try and, you know, listen and, I don't know, interact and whatever else. I appreciate all your support, and anyone else who isn't here for that, can you kindly leave, because we'd like readings here, not gossip and rubbish. Guys, have a wonderful eclipse. Take care of yourselves. Try and do what you can. That's all you can do. And yeah, thank you. Bye.